as we have the kickoff ready. Let's get our final game of the day underway. It is going to be DatBoi getting the ball to start things off in this Dolphins Club Championship. Let's get to know our players a little better. Starting off with Blocky. Abbott Lopez, 24 years old, from Miami, Florida, a Dolphins fan, $114,000 in career earnings, a two-time club champion, and somebody who I think a lot of people are expecting to have a big year here in Madden 21.
10th all-time in career earnings. This guy has done a lot. Like we said, he's very calculated on offense, so he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He's very patient. He will run the same play over and over again until you can stop it. You're going to see him in that gun bunch. He's prolific on offense.
Taking a look at Blocky's player to watch. How about Taylor Mays? There's been a lot of using of Taylor Mays so far today. He is one of the top players at that safety position.
Yeah, those TNC guys said they really feel ahead of the curve when finding out about the strip specialist ability on your user. We're going to see Blocky maybe with some turbo rush, trying to get a fumble, as well as using him in the middle of the field.
On the flip side, looking to pull off the upset, it is DatBoi. Joshua Wright, only 19 years old, from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. These guys don't live too far from each other. Only $1,500 in career earnings, looking for his biggest payday of all time. No surprise to see DatBoi in that Raiders playbook, a very popular playbook here in the clubs.
Yeah, DatBoi, a die-hard Dolphins fan. He said he feels like he's a big underdog, but he can overcome anything in life, like you said, Nick, in that Raiders offensive playbook. So I think he's going to audible around a lot to these two running back, two tight end formations.
Take a look at his MUT item to watch. How about maybe what might be the forgotten receiver? A lot of talk about Terry, a lot of talk about Stephon Diggs, but DK Metcalf with route tech out there for DatBoi.
Yeah, he's going to have two route techs out there, but that DK Metcalf, all that speed, all that size, he's really going to have to use him in order to beat Blocky's really good defense.
Final game of the day as DatBoi sets up his audibles. Blocky looking to become the Dolphins Club champion once again. TD, taking a look at DatBoi setting his audibles. We're seeing him set up a lot in those I form, that slot close and close formation. Tells me he's going to audible down a lot.
Without a doubt, that Las Vegas Raiders playbook, they got some of the best I form, strong close, single back, wing flex close. We saw Noah, we saw Stevie, we saw Prodigy all run that playbook. It's without a doubt a top 3 playbook here in Madden 21.
See what DatBoi opens up with offensively. This is really can be a tone setter, TD, especially as the underdog, to come out and put points on the board to start things off and show the world he's not one that's just going to be walked over by Blocky.
Yeah, I don't think anyone knows who DatBoi is. No one knows his name. But if you can come out here going up against a top 10 player in MCS history like Blocky, come out on your first drive, make some things happen, and get some points on the board, it really says a lot about the young man.
Starting off in that trips tight end formation, he'll run the ball. Tries to get Reggie Bush going. He'll lose a yard. Blocky in that Madden 19 year where he was so strong, his defense was really setting the tone.
Yeah, Blocky is really good on offense and defense every year. You know, you don't see a lot of competitive players be really good on both sides of the ball, but Blocky is, like I said, he's very calculated, he's very smart. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He said he's very prepared for DatBoi. He knows he's going to be in trips tight end, so he feels like he does have the bag for this type of offense.
Gotta love finishing off the day with two Dolphins fans in the Dolphins Club. McLaurin in motion, as it'll be Josh Allen dropping back to pass on 2nd 11, and Blocky's defense coming up with the first sack of the game. Javon Curse up the middle.
Big time coverage sack, only rushing 2, but Javon Curse comes through the middle, gets a big sack for him. And yeah, Blocky said he's very prepared. Remember, Nick, he said last year he feel like if he didn't even play the game at all last year, it would have been the same because he didn't make any tournaments last year. It's really a big disappointment for him because he's one of the best players in the world. So he's looking to bounce back here in Madden 21.
3rd and a mile. Allen in the shotgun. Right now with 3 wide receivers. Looks like Julio, Metcalf, Terry McLaurin. Darren Waller on the right side of that formation. Rush coming, down goes Allen once again. Blocky bringing the heat. This time it was Porter off the edge.
That 1-4-6 defensive formation. You know, and the thing about trips tight end, you don't have a running back or a tight end on the left side of the field to the trip side. Blocky recognizes that, brings a free blocker free off the edge on that trip side.
Ooh, all right. And Primetime will take this up to the 47-yard line for the first time. We will see Blocky on offense as he sets up his audibles. What can people expect from TNC's Blocky?
He's going to be in that Carolina offensive playbook, but usually you see a guy sub in a running back or a tight end, get that 2 running back or 2 tight end personnel, but he told us he thinks he's going to stay a lot in 3 receiver personnel because of the defense that DatBoi will be running. So I do think we'll see him mix it up the personnel-wise, but you're going to see a lot of that Carolina gun bunch formation.
Yeah, it's crazy. We've had some of the most animated players in Madden today, Noah and Ice. Blocky would be on the opposite side of the spectrum. I've known Blocky for 2 years. I think he's said a total of 6 words to me.
He doesn't say a lot, but he doesn't need to. He's all business. He lets his game do the talking for him. But like you said, Nick, you know, he's always like the nicest kid ever too. You go up to a tournament, you say hello to him, how you doing? But other than that, he doesn't say much. But let me tell you, this kid is a beast on the sticks.
You get back to glory in Miami. 1st and 10. Quick throw over the middle. That's DK Metcalf. Looks like he has a first down at the 37-yard line. He does indeed, looking to become yet another 3-time champion here in Madden 21.
And Nick, last week we talked about guys like Kiv and Ghost, that they're just so calculated on offense. They're going to take their flats, they're going to take their drags, they're going to be patient, they're not going to make mistakes. And I would put Blocky in that same category when it comes to playing offensive football in Madden.
1st and 10. Brett Favre at the helm for Blocky. Mays right up the middle, but he gets rid of it. Finds Reggie Bush. Underneath, good recognition from Blocky of the pressure.
Same play back-to-back, goes with those double drags. He also looked like he had the C route about to be wide open on the left sideline, but he checks down to the drag. And you see Blocky taking his time, no rush. He's using all this play clock, and 2nd and 2, very manageable situation.
Flip into the bunch. Slide McLaurin wide left. Flag down on the play. Quick throw right side. Oh, it's picked off by DatBoi. But I think this one may be coming back. It is indeed illegal contact, so the turnover wiped off the board.
Oh, tough break for DatBoi. He got a pass interference penalty. It looked like he didn't mean to do it, but he ran into the receiver by accident. Blocky recognized it, just kind of threw it up on the crosser, and he's got a first down because of the penalty.
So Blocky stays on offense. Favre dropping back, rolling right. They'll find Bush underneath once again. Big hit and picks up a first down.
Big hit, and who else? Taylor Mays. I mean, he just makes plays all over the field, but nice check down by Blocky, going with that little in route to the running back out of the double post play. Able to check down, and Blocky, you know, he's looked great on this drive. He's not doing too much, just checking down drags, flats, in routes, and he's in the red zone.
Out of the 15-yard line. It's going to be Mostert outside, just enough to pick up the first down. The wheels of Raheem Mostert making plays.
That 97 speed makes a difference. Just gets to the outside, picks up just enough. Managing the game right now. I expect him to go back to the ground game here. Maybe a little RPO trap, maybe a little sweep, another inside zone. Expect him to stick to the ground game here on this 1st and 10.
Bunch on the right side, he'll drop back to pass. Favre in trouble, and he'll throw this one away. He says, Tyler, listen, I know what I'm doing. I mean, he's not going to pick up any yards, but he says, Tyler, I'm going to throw the ball.
Yeah, I don't love the play call right there. This is where it gets tough inside the 13. I like first down, you want to kind of see if you can get a runoff, maybe break something, get in the end zone. When you get to 2nd and 3rd, this is where your red zone dots got to come into play here. We've seen guys really struggle in the red zone when they have to pass. I know Blocky's been in the lab. Does he have something cooked up for this type of situation?
Timeout taken. 0-0 early in this game. Blocky getting the stop to start things off, and now looking to cash in. Come out in the gun bunch. Flip that bunch over to the right side. Waller, Metcalf, and Julio Jones on the right side. Favre dropping back on 2nd and 10. It looks like he's going to take off. He'll slide down at the 7-yard line.
See, that's why Blocky is so smart. He's not going to make a mistake. It looked like to start, he wanted that streak in the slot, but DatBoi had a decent user, kind of came onto it, and then end of the play, looked like Blocky might have had him again, but he's never going to force those type of things. Great stick work by both guys right there. And now a 3rd and 4, really difficult spot to try to get a touchdown. If you're Blocky, if you're DatBoi, you got to hold him to 3.
Favre on 3rd and 4. Ooh, Favre's going to take a sack. DatBoi's defense standing tall. 4th down for Blocky. He'll settle for a field goal. He got so excited the mic came off.
He's fired up about a great red zone defense, able to hold him to 3. That's all you can ask for in that situation because you did have to punt. You gave Blocky good field position. So to hold him to 3 is a big win for his defense.
See, these are the challenges of at-home Madden tournaments. Keep mics on. You got to keep them clipped. I love the attention to detail from DatBoi though, TD. He right away clipped that microphone back on.
Yep, he's aware of the situation, clips it back on. He's ready to ball. Now this is a big drive for him because first drive he did not look good. Blocky had everything he wanted to do bagged. So see if he goes to this bunch tight end. We've seen a little trips out of him. But we haven't seen a lot of this bunch tight end. You can create some nice route combos if you go to the bunch tight end, but he's going to stay in the trips.
Stays in the trips, and Allen drops back to pass. Stepping up. He finds Julio Jones for 6 yards. Nice pass just to get some positive momentum offensively.
Yeah, and you hear him talking to himself a little bit. The juices are starting to flow now. Second drive of the game, you got the nerves under control. You held him to 3. You see him starting to feel it a little bit.
The guy, he's so bad, bro. Just go get points, bro. Please.
I don't know if it's fair to call Blocky bad. I mean, he's a 2-time Dolphins club champion with over $100,000 in winnings.
I think he said bagged, but I'm not too sure. But I think he said he bagged him, which I don't know if he necessarily did. Blocky kind of moved the ball well. It's just that red zone, but he's feeling confident, so that's a good sign.
The question is, what do I say? Do I say you're the best bud in broadcasting or the best bun? Real connection. True mystery of life.
Laser, don't cheat me.
Left
Don't
side,
cheat
that
me.
is a big.
Laser, come on.
That's Darren Waller with the catch on the sidelines near midfield.
Big time dot right there. He had double crossing routes, deep crossing routes going to each sideline. He's able to throw it to the tight end. Big time play at midfield on the move.
All right, we're not running.
Big hit in the backfield, trying to get the run game going, and Reggie Bush got walloped.
You see Blocky in that big nickel over G defense, a very popular defense the last few years in Madden. You hear DatBoi saying, I'm done running, but you got to kind of stay balanced. You don't want to just get one-dimensional and just pass every play, especially versus a player the caliber of Blocky.
Josh Allen, former Wyoming Cowboy. First-round draft pick for the Bills. At the helm for DatBoi. Second and 12 over the middle. Nice read.
Almost threw to my tight end because of X, Maddie. I got to do something about that, please. Let me get some PlayStation buttons or something on the screen. Almost threw to my tight end.
The challenges of switching from PlayStation to Xbox.
Interesting right there. Yeah, he's used to PlayStation, so those kind of buttons confused him a little bit.
I ain't getting no yards. All right, cool.
But you saw Blocky bring in the heat on that play previously. DatBoi kind of recognized it, threw the little backside dig, one-on-one, and it was a nice play.
3-0 extended drive for DatBoi. Already into field goal range, looking to tie this game up or take the lead. Motion DK Metcalf from left to right. Back to pass with Josh Allen looking left side. That's Julio Jones. One-on-one to the 21-yard line.
I swear he can't stop me.
Blocky really dialing it up now. That's 2 times here. He's brought the heavy blitz, man-to-man, cover 0. DatBoi recognized it. He had a bunch of guys open. He had the corner out. He had the drag, motioned over. So Blocky trying to dial it up, but DatBoi has an answer for it so far.
Nice drive here from DatBoi, his second drive of the game. First drive, he took back-to-back sacks and was forced to punt. Complete opposite on this one. Reggie Bush, 9 yards to the 12-yard line.
Another concept that's so good in Madden for so long is those little table routes out of trips formations. You know, if you bring a heavy blitz, you don't have hard flats out there, you're able to pepper it down to those table routes in the flat. You see him do that for a nice little completion.
Yeah, Ty, you want to talk about another thing? One of the great additions here in Madden 21, the change in locomotion in flat routes have brought the flats back into the game, a major change from the last couple Maddens where they weren't really usable.
Great point, exactly. You see the flats used a lot this year. You see him out of the table routes, out of trips. You see him out of bunch to the tight end flat. So really allows you to open up your offense, hitting those things underneath if you don't have any hard flats to cover them.
Back into trips for DatBoi. And it all says he can get him, and Reggie Bush fighting forward to the 11-yard line. That fight forward animation picks up the first down.
Yeah, you see that animation, so much controversial kind of animation this year, but he's able to fight for it. He went trip short side there, interesting, but just with a little inside zone. See what he goes to here. Gonna go to bunch tight end. I like this. It has some good concepts that you can go, but it's he's gonna run the ball with this.
He'll hand it off to Reggie Bush up the middle.
Let me get it there! Let me get it there! Please, please, please. Let me get it there.
I think he yelled touchdown. It was short.
A little too soon right there, DatBoi. A little too soon with the excitement. But, man, you can tell he's fired up.
Yeah, I'm dropping all y'all mics and stuff. You know, I'm sorry, production crew. I'm so sorry.
He's dropping the mics. He's screaming. He's fired up. His first MCS major. You see the passion coming out, Nick.
You love to see it. Second in the yard. QB sneak. Touchdown.
He can't stop. That first drive was a fluke.
He takes the lead.
I swear to God, it was a fluke. It was nerves. It was nerves. He can't stop me.
I like his swag. I like his confidence. Man, this kid might have a chance at pulling off the biggest upset in MCS history. Phenomenal drive right there by DatBoi.
I swear it was nerves. I swear it was nerves. Don't give me the ball back either. I promise you. Don't give me this ball back before half, Blocky. I promise you. I promise you it's going to get ugly.
Ty, there is no shortage of confidence from DatBoi. He feels like he can win this Dolphins Club championship as you look at the quick snap, the QB sneak into the end zone.
He can't stop me. He can't stop. I told that first drive was a fluke. I swear to God, it was a fluke.
And Nick, we've seen so many fullback dives in the red zone be effective, and Blocky's probably prepared for that. So great strategic decision going to QB sneak, catching him off guard, punching it in.
What's open? What's open? No, no. Oh my God.
Nice find to Metcalf. He's in open space. The late read from Blocky, a first down to the 49-yard line.
Something you don't see often from Blocky is the little freestyle action. He kind of rolls out, makes something happen to his running back, picks up a big play off the freestyle, and Blocky now back in business. Great ball game so far, Nick. I'm impressed by DatBoi. I really am.
First and 10 for Blocky. Looking to be the 3-time Dolphins Club champ. Favre. He's got the angle route over the middle. He'll pick up 8 on that play. What is it about the Dolphins Club, TD? Last year, Z-Thumbs came out of nowhere to win it. This year, DatBoi looking to pull off the upset. Is there something in the water in Miami?
Yeah, there might be. Z-Thumbs with a great run last year. You know, someone always kind of comes out of the woodworks, makes a little run. But Blocky is a 2-time champion trying to say, hey, this is my club, nobody else's.
He'll take out with the Favre, and he'll pick up the first down. Timeout taken. Blocky out of timeouts now, but has a minute and 4 to work 38 yards to the end zone.
Yeah, see, this is the thing here. DatBoi's kind of playing bend but don't break, and when you can get him into the red zone, especially with no timeouts, it's not a bad strategy, especially going up against someone so prolific like Blocky.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Y'all want bunch defense? Watch this. It's so bad. It is so bad. I promise you, it's so bad. It's so bad right now.
You know, Nick, I'm not going to say it's so bad because Blocky has moved the ball down the field. It's just he's kind of checking down a lot. He's scrambling a lot. He just hasn't had any big plays. And if you're DatBoi, though, that's good defense.
Oh,
throw to the table
I just
route.
noticed something too. Yeah, that's why I tell y'all it's the nerves, bro. I promise y'all it's the nerves, bro. I promise y'all it's the nerves, bro.
You want to just pass him your headset,
I promise y'all it's the nerves, bro. I don't even have my double and nothings out here.
You can probably take the rest of the night off.
I don't even have my double and nothings out here.
He's doing all the analysis we need right now. I think I'm good.
This is actually insane.
Oh, man, have a great night. It's been fun.
I'm so trash for that. I'm so trash for that too.
3rd and about 3. Favre. Again, but it's gonna be the defense for DatBoi. There's that man, Aaron Donald.
Matter of fact, I don't know TNC. Y'all be up to a lot of BS, so I ain't even gonna. We gonna come out in real defense. We gonna come out in real defense.
So you know, it looked like Blocky had some things open right there, Nick.
Nah. Nah, we ain't going for that. We ain't going for that.
And a lot of respect right there, Nick, by DatBoi to TNC saying, hey, TNC, they got some tricks up their sleeves. I'm not going to come out in a field goal block. I'm going to come out in regular defense because you never know. But I think Blocky might have had the low ball out route there. If he wanted, he kind of didn't pull the trigger. That's the one thing about Blocky. He is a little conservative, and it's been beneficial, obviously, in his career. So he's going to take his field goal. So a good drive, but if you're DatBoi, you definitely feel confident right now about the whole situation.
TD, how you feeling about your call that this, if he wins, is the biggest upset in MCS history? DatBoi looks prepped to do it right now.
I think it's got to be up there. If he can pull this off, I don't think anyone would expect DatBoi to come out with this victory.
Maybe we can break it. Oh,
Reggie Bush to the 39. One timeout left for DatBoi.
Do it again.
Give it back to Bush this time. Good shed on the outside. He'll use his final timeout of the half.
Just want to see if we can break it again.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to just run it again here, play conservative, see if he can break one, get up, kind of maybe spike it if you have a second or two. But I don't expect him to take any chances down the field. I think he has a lot of respect for Blocky's defense. So look for an inside zone, try to break a run off.
Neither player has any weight to stop the clock.
If he does pass, he might go crossing route here to the sidelines. If you're blocking, you gotta expect double crossing routes to both sidelines.
Allen dropping back.
Can I get out of bounds? Can I get out of bounds?
The hitch route, and McLaurin will get out of bounds. He'll pick up 6. 17 seconds left. 3rd and 5 for DatBoi.
Yeah, not really. Kind of a wasted play right there. I mean, it didn't do too much. You got to get a big play, the 20, 15, 20 yards, and you have to get out of bounds because if you spike it, you're not going to have another chance at another play.
Can I send my protection?
Blocky's bringing the heat off the left side. Watch that left side. See if DatBoi can pick it up.
See if we catch him right here.
3rd and 5, 17 seconds left in the half. Allen.
The
left side is caught by McLaurin. He's tackled in bounds though. And this runoff might take us down. He will spike it. 1 second remains on the clock.
Yeah, you gotta let me get out of bounds right there, bro. That's bad,
1 second left. We saw Kyler Murray do it in real life, Nick. Bad. Does DatBoi have a little Kyler, DeAndre Hopkins magic in him? You gotta think you gotta take the shot here. Just chuck it up. Looks like he's in prevent, maybe go inside zone, but I think he's gonna go Hail Mary.
You need some flute. Can I get some flute? Can I get some flute?
Goes up to the end zone, and it falls to the ground. It will stay a 7-6 game.
He's so bad right now. He's so bad, bro. I promise you, he's so bad, bro.
It will be Blocky getting the ball to start the second half. TD, what sort of adjustments does Blocky have to make offensively? He's only been able to muster 2 field goals.
Not even down the field.
Yeah, it's been tough. You know, the first drive got stuck in the red zone, and then the second one, really, he just ran out of time, honestly. Kind of didn't throw a conversion on that 3rd down, and I'm impressed, man. DatBoi with a lead at halftime, I don't think anyone expected that.
Still plenty of time to go in this one, but for now, DatBoi with the slim 7-6 lead over Blocky here in the Dolphins Club Championship. 1st and 10. Blocky looking to find some offense. Favre got the drag underneath. He'll take it underneath. Picks up 7.
Yeah, it's really been the story of the game. It's just check down, check down, check down for Blocky. And I think if you're DatBoi, you're okay with giving that up. You know, get him down to the red zone, make him kick his field goals. Blocky's going to have to try to get a big play.
Please throw it, bro. Please. Please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, bro. All I need is 1 mistake from you, bro. I promise you, all I need is 1 mistake.
Blocky has a 3rd and 5. DatBoi looking for that turnover.
It's so bad! It's so bad!
The defense has been good. It's thrown out of sack. Will go out of bounds. 4th and 5.
Lab more.
You can tell DatBoi has prepared. He's been in the lab. He knows what's coming from this gun bunch. He had the slant bags. He had the running back wheel usered. I mean, I'm impressed. And for Blocky, big play in the game right now. 4th and 5 on your own 30.
I'm putting all the stress on my user. We don't need to win or lose this game on me. We don't need to win or lose this game on me. We only win or lose this game on me.
4th down, Favre.
Let's go!
Got the curl,
Let's go!
but it's picked off. I don't know if that was a misread or an inaccurate throw. Either way, primetime says it's a Christmas gift.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he was trying to throw the running back, and the running back did look open, so I don't know.
I didn't know what to guard.
It was bad user by DatBoi. It looked like Blocky had a bunch of things. He had the little running back off
It's all me.
But he throws the backside dig, and DatBoi with a big pick.
Loud with him more.
Still only a 1-point game, but DatBoi gets the stop to start the second half.
I don't like this, I don't like this. I'm coaching on. I'm up. I don't like this, bro.
And DatBoi's going to take one of those precious second half timeouts. First time club finalist TD. He looks right at home.
He does, and he feels confident. You can see that he's telling us the game plan. He seems so prepared for that gun bunch. You see him throwing, he's got a little attitude about him, a little swag. I like it. He's saying, hey, Blocky, you got all these guys you're labbing with. I don't have nobody I'm labbing with. I'm out here solo dolo, and I'm balling.
1st and 10.
Yeah,
underneath,
Who
He'll pick
me?
up 4.
Who is it? Is it ENB? You hitting I ain't with y'all. Come on. Why am I lagging right now?
2nd and 7. Not much more to say there.
Yeah. Nothing much to say to that.
And off to Bush up the middle. They get another 2. Just inside field goal range. So if Blocky can get any sort of negative play, he might be able to save points going on the board.
Yeah, not a bad play call right there. I like the inside zone, manageable 3rd and 4. If you're DatBoi, a field goal is okay here. Obviously, a touchdown to go up 7 or 8 would be big, but a field goal, you're going to be up a touchdown, so just don't turn the ball over here, DatBoi. Stay in this ball game, but a first down would be huge for his confidence going forward.
Allen on 3rd down, off the edge, he missed the
5 seconds early. But you know, it's cool. No excuses. No excuses. No excuses.
And he still completed the pass.
It's cool. Somebody, I don't know who it is. One of y'all booting me. It's all right,
it sounds like he says he's lagging a little bit. Threw it 5 seconds early, but Blocky with a little rush off the edge almost got home. He was about a second away. Could have been a big stack out of field goal range. Instead, it turns into a first down and a clutch one for DatBoi.
Allen drops back on 1st and 10.
Oh, okay, catch it for him.
Caught by
Bush.
I think,
Julio, but it's cool.
I think Bush intercepted that ball from Julio Jones.
Reggie.
I don't know about that route combo. He basically had a drag and an option route running into each other, but they were both wide open. So if he would have thrown to Julio on the drag, he might have had more momentum to get to the outside, but the running back kind of ran into his own player, but he does pick up a first down on the option route.
Probably the most important drive of the game. I'm delayed.
1st and 10.
Oh yeah.
And this to Bush up the middle. Big hit on Bush at the 6-yard line.
Best believe it.
Taylor Mays, another big hit. 2nd and 4 now. This is where the difference in the game has been because Blocky has struggled in the spot. DatBoi did punch it in on his drive. So if DatBoi can punch it in, it'll be big time. Blocky's got to hold him to 3.
Minute 43 and counting in the 3rd. Our final game of the day here in the AFC is Bush
that's a touchdown,
fighting to the 3.
That's a touchdown,
He had a seam. He had a hole, Nick. He really did. He kind of ran into his own guy. I like what DatBoi is doing, though. He's just running inside zone, but he's making a lot of hot routes to kind of make Blocky think he might be passing. So it's kind of a chess match. We'll see if he goes back to QB sneak or he goes fullback dive here.
3rd and a yard. It will go to the QB sneak. He will pick up 2.
We like the look.
Back to the goal line.
We like the get in there, Henry.
And he'll go to the fullback dive, but Henry is stopped at the 1-yard line.
Go and hurry up again. Does Blocky have a goal line stand in him?
I get a touchdown here. I just need one more stop, bro.
Let's go to the QB sneak again with Josh Allen. Using all this clock. Cooper in motion. He does go to the QB sneak, and he's hit right at the 1-yard line. Met head on. 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. What is the play call for DatBoi? He's ran a QB sneak. He's ran a fullback dive. He's been shut down. Blocky looks locked in.
Back into goal line.
I might call another timeout here. Yeah, I'm gonna call another timeout here. I'm gonna call another timeout.
And DatBoi's gonna use another one of these second half timeouts. Only one remains.
Oh, that's kind of big, Nick, because say Blocky does get this goal line stop, those timeouts could come back to haunt DatBoi, but if you can punch this in, those timeouts won't be as important, but punching this in is crucial now.
That's in there. And we in there!
It's to the fullback dive, and it's Derrick Henry into the end zone. DatBoi extends his lead.
The big dog, Derrick Henry, punches it in, and he's going to go up 8 here.
Can't tell with y'all cruise. I know everything, huh? Can't tell with y'all cruise. I know everything. Yeah, I know everything. I'm solo dolo. I'm solo dolo out here.
And
Still
Nick,
you got to get some
left.
point. I know that's what they telling me.
you got to. I like the emotion. I like the passion. Just a fullback dive. Derrick Henry, truck stick, boom, powers it in. But I like the swag. I like the confidence. I like the passion. People in the chat might think it's a little annoying, but man, this kid is fired up to be here. He's looking to pull off this upset. I like the passion and the fire I'm seeing.
Underneath to Bush. That's your final play of the third quarter. Put your fours up in the chat. Can DatBoi pull off the upset? Will Blocky come back? 14-6 here with 5 to go in the Dolphins Club Championship presented by Bose.
Bang! Bang! I'm dropping it. Matter of fact, I'm dropping the ebook for this bunch because it's trash. This is trash. This is trash. This is trash. This is trash.
Favre underneath finds Bush. It's been the only receiver that's been able to get open. 3rd and 10 as Blocky gets 10 of it back.
I like the passion he's showing, Nick, but you got to settle down a little bit here. You're playing Blocky, a top 10 all-time player. You can't be looking at the chat. You can't be looking to the side. You got to focus on this drive. This is a big drive, big money drive for Blocky.
This is so bad, Blocky. It is so bad,
There's nothing there, though.
Bro, this man is
the route bounce. He's got a Darren Waller to the 41.
He's getting down the field. This is how he's getting down the field. He's so bad.
Blocky really pulling things out of the hat right now. Kind of rolling, strolling right, throwing back left. Low percentage type of play, but he's able to convert to Darren Waller. A big first down.
Everything.
Blocky on the money drive, on the move.
Everything, bro.
Game far from over. Go to the run game. He'll give it to Raheem Mostert, who takes a big hit. Enough lumber to stock a Home Depot. Blocky, the 2-time champ, looking to become 3 times, but he's in a whole herd of trouble.
In a hole right now, looking to become a 3-time champion. Very difficult to do. DatBoi's 3-3-5 defense has been really good. He's manning a lot of guys up in this gun bunch. Look for a motion slant.
Wow, his user fell down, and he'll pick up a big first down. That may be the opening block he needs down inside the red zone to the 16-yard line.
Big time dot on that post route. One of the best routes in Madden 21. He's able to pick up a chunk play.
Over the middle. Does he have him? A laser from Blocky. What a drive down the field. A touchdown pass. I believe that was DK picking up the touchdown. 14-12.
Clutch drive from Blocky, punches it into the slot receiver, and that's why he has over 100K in earnings. He's able to clutch up when he needs to, and now, Nick, here we go. A 2-point conversion to tie the game.
Blocky will have a 2-point conversion to tie. Here's the throw back of the end zone. DK Metcalf.
That's been his red zone money play, just a streak in the slot. He didn't go to it earlier. You see Blocky with a little emotion there. We don't see much from it, but Blocky knows how big that touchdown was.
As we wait for these guys to get back in game, TD, what sort of play would you be dialing up here on a 2-point conversion?
Yeah, you know, these 2-point conversions are tough, man. And I think something we saw earlier is that QB power, you know, with Culpepper. I believe he's got Brett Favre there, so I don't know if that's the play call, but maybe you can go if he has a Mike Vick in the back as a backup quarterback, but maybe a QB power. You know, knowing Blocky, he usually has some type of red zone 2-point conversions cooked up, so I think he might have something, but man, it's tough in that spot. We'll see.
Well, we've got a technical timeout here in TD. I always like to ask when we get to these breaks that aren't expected, Who does this benefit more? Does it benefit Blocky with a 2-point conversion coming up, or does it benefit DatBoi on defense to get a stop?
No, I think it benefits Blocky. You know, a 2-point conversion is really difficult in the first place, but now he's going to have some more time to think about what he wants to do here. It almost gives him an added bonus to try to think of. If you're DatBoi, you just want to get it over with. You know, hurry up, and now the momentum will definitely switch to Blocky, especially if he converts this. So I do think the advantage goes to Blocky here in this situation. But yeah, it's a big time play coming up.
Is there a danger for Blocky here on this 2-point conversion, overthinking the play call with all this time running through his head, all the plays he could run? Is there a danger of maybe getting too cute or just overthinking the problem?
I think that's a fair point, but I don't think that's Blocky's really style. He doesn't overthink things. Like I said, he's very calculated. He's very precise with his decisions. So I think I think going into this spot, he knew the play he has, and I think this added time just gives him a little bit more time to think about how to execute it and what he needs to do.
All right, we are ready to get back into the game. It's a 2-point conversion attempt to tie this one up. Blocky under center, 2 tight ends. Kittle and Wally, 3 tight ends, excuse me, with Vernon Davis. He's going to drop back to pass with Ford. The fly route, he dropped it. DatBoi gets the stop. Still plenty of time left, but Blocky will stay down too.
Oh, man, a big-time drop right there from Blocky. It looked like he had a step on him, possession catch, and he just dropped the ball. Nick, I didn't get the chance to see what receiver that was, but, man, he might need to be off the team. For guys out there playing in the next couple weeks, because that's a big-time drop. But there is still life here for Blocky, and if you're DatBoi, this is the drive you've been waiting for. You're the biggest underdog possibly in MCS history. You have 2.5 minutes to go. You're up by 2, which no one expected. Can you put away the 2-time Dolphins Club champion?
A possibly $5,000 drive right here for DatBoi with a 2-point lead. He'll hand it off on first down to Bush, and Bush will pick up 3.
Yeah, Blocky's played good run defense. DatBoi's broken a few off, but I think this is going to come down to a couple passes here. We might see DatBoi go back to another run, but if it gets to a 3rd down, DatBoi is going to have to cook up a hot route combo.
2nd and 7. This will be the final play before the 2-minute warning, barring any timeouts. Allen over the middle. He's got McLaurin. 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 3. Blocky looking to hold the door.
You see the first emotion of Blocky really from the game. He says, come on, I need 1 stop, 1 D. 3rd and 3 now. If DatBoi does convert, Blocky will still have time because he has those 3 timeouts, but it's going to be very difficult if DatBoi converts. DatBoi really has the whole playbook open. He could go inside zone. He could go with another drag, delay route. We'll see what he cooks up. Looks like he's going to go to the air, use some motion. Here we go, Nick.
And Blocky D up, no pressure. He hits Bush. Bush breaks the tackle. I think he had the first down at the 36-yard line. Good for DatBoi getting the first down, but good for Blocky. He gets out of bounds.
Oh, close play, bang, bang. A nice conversion, but like you said, he does get out of bounds, so Blocky has those 3 timeouts. So ideally here, it really comes down to 1 more first down for DatBoi to seal the victory.
We'll hand it off to Sanders. Oh, big hit, Troy P. Absolutely obliterating him in the backfield.
Huge hit right there by Blocky. And this is the first time we've seen Blocky. He's really animated now on every play. He wants this bad. You see the hunger. Had a disappointing Madden 20. For DatBoi, you're 8 yards away.
8 yards from glory. 2nd down and 8. Into trips. McLaurin in motion. The handoff to Bush. Great user rush there. Here we go. 3rd down. Does DatBoi dare put this ball in the air?
I think he's gonna. I mean, you can keep it on the ground, but that's a conservative approach. This is a nerve-wracking situation for DatBoi, but you gotta show some aggression here. You gotta go for the win. You can't just hand the ball off. 6 yards. Go for the victory, young man. Cook something up.
Go to the bunch on 3rd and 6. Play action. It was kind of a quick snap. He's got it. $5,000 nod. Terry McLaurin to the house. DatBoi is that Miami Dolphins Club champion.
Bye.
possibly the biggest underdog in MCS history, comes up with a phenomenal dot to put the game away, and DatBoi is going to go on to become the Miami Dolphins club champion. Unbelievable.
Biggest up. Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna save it for the post-game interview because y'all disrespecting my name. Y'all really disrespecting my name. Y'all really disrespecting my name. Don't disrespect my name like that. I'm gonna save it though. Bye-bye. 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 Dad! Get out my game! Get out my game! He's bad! He's so bad! He's so
out
bad.
with Favre up the sidelines. First down to the 33-yard line.
No quitting Blocky here, but if you're DatBoi, hey, I said it. I said he's possibly the biggest underdog ever. Let me know, man. I like to see it. Let us know. You are here to stay. I love to see the emotion, man.
Hey, bye-bye, Blocky!
Oh, off the back of Bush!
Bye-bye! Bye! Bye! Oh, y'all are trash! Oh, y'all are trash! Oh, y'all are trash! Laugh some more! Laugh some more, please! Laugh some more with him, please! Bye!
It's
Bye!
something in Miami, Tyler Davis.
Laugh some more, please! Bye! Bye, you see what I did? That's all me. That's all me. I don't need no crew. I don't need no crew. Bye-bye.
Hey, not much to say, Nick.
Bye.
There's not much to say.
Bye.
I don't think anyone saw this coming, but I am super impressed by DatBoi. I mean, he did enough on offense, and his defense really bagged Blocky when he needed to, and Blocky really struggled. I mean, he was kind of just checking down all game. He got no big plays. DatBoi did everything he needed to, and just an impressive victory. You see the disgust on Blocky's face.
One final kneel down for DatBoi. He will pocket $5,000 and a spot
I don't need no crew,
in January's club championship. The man with no crew, DatBoi, takes this one 21-12. Tyler Davis, he was in control all game long.